Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Investor Fuel podcast. I'm your host Erika, and today I'm joined by Nick Moe, the owner of True Haven Group, who's been making real waves in the real estate development and construction management. Nick, it's so great to have you on here today.
Thank you for having me. Happy to be here.
So great. For those who may not know your world, Nick, please give us a quick rundown. What's the main focus at True Haven Group these days?
Sure. One of my main focuses right now in real estate is helping developers and owners in providing cost reviews, turnkey estimation, and change management throughout their projects.
What, it's got to be hard with like the market with, rising cost materials and like tight margins with doing that. What's been the secret to making that work so well for your clients?
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. So there's a lot of strategy right now in getting the deal off the ground and actually keeping it alive and not handing back some of those parcels. And a key there is a thorough review at the beginning and negotiation with the general contractor. And part of that is potentially replacing some of the subcontractors in their stack and their proposals to make those line items work for the actual budget. And that's been crucial for some of my clients in kind of bringing some things back to life that they thought they were going to have to hand back at a certain point to the bank. So
stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
that's been a really big benefit for those clients. And ultimately, any budget now is so tight when you go into the construction of those projects that it is imperative that you have somebody with skills during the project to review any sort of changes in costs, because there could just be one or two things that will completely upset the pro forma and the project no longer works halfway through, at which point you're stuck. So those are two big keys right now in being successful in that new development world, for sure.
Yeah, so I kind of would like to get into that a little deeper if you're okay with that, because we're
Yeah.
talking about costs and like needing a pivot. So can you share like a
Yeah.
success story that came out of that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have a great example. There's a 5 acre parcel. It was farmland. So when you develop farmland, you're going to have shrinkage in the soil when you go to compact that. So when that happens, you're going to lose 20% of basically what is like the height of that soil when you're going to actually finally do the construction portion, the horizontal work. So there's going to be a lot of hauling of dirt, and most of the time we go into these things and we don't necessarily put a lot of money into the civils that happen at the beginning of the project, the plans that they're actually bidding off of. And this client had kind of poor civils that they were working off of that they had handed their clients or their general contractor, and they'd gotten a bunch of numbers back that were 20 to 25% over what they had in escrow for that project. So I was able to go back. We kind of built up those plans and made them more robust, and then we sent them out to a wider network. And we didn't just send them to general contractors, we sent them to subcontractors as well within the network here in Phoenix. And that gave us like a real feel for what these costs were going to be directly.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency. It's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
So that when we went and negotiated with the general contractor, it was easier for us to say, hey, here's the bottom line for these different scopes. This is what we're going to expect. And we were able to dial back some of their costs that we would have incurred in that project to bring it down below that budget number. And we actually were able to deliver that for less money than the escrowed amount that they had in the bank. So that was a big win.
Wow, that's a great story. That's what separates people who just dabble in something and, when your business is in it for the long haul. Like, great work.
Yep, exactly. I mean, it really comes down to, I think for a long time, developers have gone just straight to the general contractor. You kind of take things for face value, and we're at a point where you just can't do that anymore. And it's hard sometimes to speak that other language that is construction. So that's kind of where I step in, and I've been doing this a very long time. I can talk that talk with them, and we can create those strategic solutions so that everybody wins, and we can move forward with things in a positive and working way. So it was pretty great.
Yeah. Looking ahead with True Haven's focus on construction management, what's the next step, or what are you hoping to scale when it comes to your impact in real estate?
Sure. I mean, one of the biggest things we're spending our time on here now is definitely AI-driven automations, and that's kind of completing some of these timelines of repetitive tasks that we're doing in brokerage house and inside of construction companies, so that we can eliminate some of that wasted time and streamline and spend more time on the important strategic opportunities that we need to be focused on, especially as we move further and further into this market where the prices are going to be higher. There's going to constantly be a gap in labor. There's no quick solution for that. So the only thing you can do is take away some of kind of the dead time that we're spending and speed up the machine so that we can optimize every single person we have in every seat. That's what's going to be crucial over the next 5 to 10 years. And if you don't hop on sooner than later, you will get left behind, and it will impact your business in a large and very negative way, I believe, over the next few years.
Yeah, yeah, that could be huge. It could throw a wrench in things if you don't nail that right.
Yep, absolutely. So that's a big one for us here right now.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
So, Nick, a lot of our listeners are either new to real estate or they're looking to scale their portfolios, and
Sure.
they love your insight with your perspective.
Yeah.
When it comes to building relationships in the real estate and construction world, what's been the game changer for you?
It's a huge thing is just figuring out those circles where you live and finding some things to join. There's things like contractor associations and real estate associations, and like here in Arizona, we have AZREI, which is Arizona Real Estate Investors. And those are usually monthly, bi-weekly events. It's imperative you go to those things because you're gonna, every time, even if you don't want to go, something always comes out of it. Either you take a little bit of information that you didn't have before, didn't understand, or you meet somebody. I always meet somebody. I do these things a lot, and I definitely have days where I'm like, I don't want to go do that. I'd rather just stay at my house. But every time something fruitful comes out of it, and you don't always know how that's going to kind of cook into your ultimate plan, but as long as you stay active and you're constantly looking for those opportunities, you will start to build a network around the thing that whatever it is you're doing, and that's going to make you ultimately more successful over time. And you have to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that you said that you don't always want to go, but you
Yep.
but you show up. That's so important.
Yep. 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 Motivation goes away, but as long as you stay consistent, that's the key.
Yeah, yeah. And those relationships, they're so important, to keep growing.
Yep.
So before we wrap up here today, Nick, if someone wants to connect with you, maybe collaborate on a project or,
Sure.
tap into True Haven Group's estimating or
Yeah.
management services, what's the best way for them to reach you?
So they can find us at truehavengroup.com. We have what's called a business assessment on there. If you want to check that out, that will tell you where you're at in your business. If you're working in your business or working on your business, you don't have to put an email in. You don't have to give any information, but it will give you exactly where you're at and where you may have some need, and it will give you an assessment at the end of, hey, these are some things you could probably change immediately. And some of them may be reaching out to us and having us help you out with that. You can also find me on LinkedIn. I'm just at Nick Moe on there. And we have kind of several use cases, a lot of reviews that we've had over the last couple of years. And we're always open to a call or an email, whatever it is, to see if we can bring any value to your situation.
Nick, thanks so much for dropping all this knowledge and sharing your story on here. We need more folks out here like you doing things the right way and using your expertise for maximum returns and results. And for everyone listening, if this has sparked some ideas for your next deal, make sure you're subscribed. We've got more conversations like this one with operators like Nick Moe who are crushing it in real estate and construction. See you on the next episode.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.